Hello everybody, it's Derek with Hi-Fi Resale Shop. Back here on a Monday, May 5th. And not a particularly great weekend of sales for myself. And I have only myself to blame for that because I didn't really list anything last week. I did a couple of ending and sell similar type of things. I'm looking at my calendar here. But yeah, really didn't do much of anything last week, and the week before wasn't that great either. So if you don't list stuff, you're not going to sell stuff. So can only blame myself for the 7. We only had 7 sales over the weekend, and it wasn't for too much money either. So I have to get back at it this week, and get some new stuff up. Generally, when you put stuff up on eBay, if you're putting just good stuff up, stuff with a decent sell-through, things that sell, whether it's in volume or if it's just high resale items, high sell-through items, the top 10% probably sell within the first week, and then it's just gradual over time, the rest of the stuff selling. So I had 7 things. Let's go through those 7 things that sold. Got this CD. It's used, called The Long Riders, Two Fisted Tales. And this sold for $6.99 plus shipping on top. The next one was a couple of books from the Junior Classic collection. Volume 9 and 10. Sports adventure and poetry and reading guides. These 2 sold for $8.99 plus shipping on top. Don't remember where I got that from. Had it a long time though. The next thing that sold came out of the estate sale closet, consignment sale. These Vionic women's strappy sandal. These sold for $11 plus shipping on top. Make sure you bend them to make sure that the rubber on the bottom doesn't break as soon as somebody gets them home. So $11 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was this New Tags small Isabella maternity. It's like a contour dress, basically. Kind of tight to the body. Extra small. Extra small. Okay. Extra small. So there's not a lot of people out here who are up for that. $6.99 plus shipping on top, and it is New Tags. The next item was a Chico's Travelers shirt. And basically the Chico's Travelers ones don't wrinkle. So you could throw them in a suitcase, and then when you get to wherever you're going, you just throw it on and it should be fine. What is it? Acetate and spandex. So this sold for $11.99 plus shipping on top. It's Chico's size 1, which is small size for them. When I do Chico stuff, I put in the Chico size, and then I also put the corresponding regular size in there. So that's sold for $11.99 plus shipping on top. The next thing that sold was this police officer's shirt, Flying Cross. It's vintage, and it's extra large, blue police uniform shirt. And since it's got no patches around it, it's okay to sell on eBay. It's a poplin blend, and it's a blue, and it sold for $16 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold was this lot of 5 CDs. This one's signed, and then they're all from the same group, Out of the Gray. My wife tells me that's a husband and wife. band, Christian music, worship music, 5 CDs, $15 plus shipping on top. And then that is the 7 things that sold over the weekend. This morning, a Karen Scott blue and white striped extra small blouse sold, but it only sold for $3, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. So that is everything that sold over the weekend. This is going to be a very short video because there's not much to talk about, and I really do need to get back to listing because everybody's, well, I mean, people I've personally talked to in person have said they have had really good sales. Watch some people on YouTube and they say they have good sales, and some people say they aren't having really good sales. The ones who are not having really good sales are kind of concentrating on other things right now. So that's how eBay usually is. People are getting their tax returns back, so they should be buying things a little bit more than normal in terms of the weird and crazy stuff that they have put off waiting for the tax return to purchase. So I got to get in there and list some more stuff, and hopefully I'll see the return on that investment. But that is everything that I have. I didn't think of a topic to talk about today, but if you want me to answer any questions that you might have, leave a comment down below, and I'd be glad to try and answer that in the next video. But that's all I got for today. So we will see you next time. Remember that Jesus loves you, and God just wants to have a relationship with you. And always give yourself a high five. See you later.